Alright, I'm doing a video for my build. It's the Shrapnel build. I'm just gonna show what I have so far. So I'm running the beret, pistol mask, lone wolf gloves. Basically, the rest is lone wolf for the crit rate and the lone shadow stacks actually because it gives you crit damage, and it stacks up to 10 if you have a set of 4. That's for the equipment. As far as my mods, so let's start with my primary, the last Valor. I'm running the Shrapnel Violent mod. For this build, they really recommend you building up on your crit and weapon damage. I happen to find one and upgrade the weapon to tier 3. Crit damage, unfortunately, is 6%. Moving on to the beret, they say beret is better if you're running the Shrapnel Souvenir build. I have the momentum up, violent. With the weapon damage, you always want to stack crit damage and weapon damage for this build. I like this mod because the weapon damage at half of the magazine is 30%. I think that's pretty significant. And moving on to the mass, we have the Shrapnel Carnage with crit damage also and weapon damage. I always go in between this and the Explosive Shrapnel just because I feel like the burst damage is significant in some fights, especially on bosses, single target. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the Shrapnel weak spot. The only reason I keep this for now is because of the weak spot hit weight 100%. So the more chance you trigger your weak spot, the more your Shrapnel Souvenir will proc. So, and then for the gloves, I have the Crit Boost Violent with crit damage and weapon damage. Pretty straightforward. You want to stack crit so you can proc your Shrapnel. For the boots, I have the Covered Advance. You could either run this if you feel like you're not going to take as much damage. Some people like running the Secluded Strike. You get 15% weapon damage compared to 20, but you know, it's really situational. But I like running this one just because I like shooting from far away. For the chest piece, I got this crit damage mod, blue mod. It's a universal mod, and I heard you can only get it as a blue mod from one of the towns. I forgot where, but I have some other mods here that I don't really use. They're all really defensive. There's one for this one, the rejuvenation. This is good when you're trying to run like long silos, so you don't have to use as much activators. But yeah, that's for my chest. And last of all, the legs, I have Deadshot. Deadshot, it helps you do more crit damage as long as you crit. That's why, you know, building crit is also important for this build. But yeah, that's my mod. My my sidearm is a pistol. I use it to trigger a bullseye, and when you trigger a bullseye, you do more damage to the enemy. I don't know if that works for bosses though, but I'll show a little example. So, not much damage. Per mag. I think that's okay. I've seen people get up to 40k, but that's with the crossbow build. I just like staying with one weapon throughout the whole fight. But yeah, that's my build. I had to retest because I had to proc my pistols. I have bullseye and the weak spot. Actually do a little bit more if I trigger the skill, so 35k per mag. Per mag is not really consistent because of how much bullet you get back from the Shrapnel souvenir, but yeah, 35k damage per second.